Today, we're going to be ranking villagers based on how scary they are. I don't have much experience with tier lists, so it might be completely inaccurate, but we're just gonna go with it. Alright, the first one up is Abigail. I mean, if you think about it, she's pretty scary because she might have a wizard dad, and her dad that she thinks is her dad is not really her dad. And then, like, of course, it is loud downstairs. So, I mean, like, basically that. Because this is reserved for a certain someone. Alright, Alex. I mean, not the scariest, but he doesn't know how to read. That's kind of scary. But, like, reading, not my favorite thing. Never mind, that is terrifying. But, I mean, he's just kind of like a townsperson. Just kind of plays sports or stuff, I guess. The bouncer dude, we all know where that goes. He literally tries to kill you by bombing you. Caroline. Actually pretty terrifying. I mean, like, the whole, wizard thing. How hard her gifts are to get, except for that. But, like, still, you kind of forget she likes that. You mainly just remember these two, and it's like, those are so hard to get. And then that, like, literally, that's one of the last things you get in the game, practically. Okay, maybe not the last one, but... Oh, and she teleported back into her tea room right when I saw it. She was walking away from the tea room, and, like, I went in, and she just teleported right back there. That's magic from the wizard. Clint, very boring. And then creepy. Apparently there's some hard event that I've never seen before where he stalks you or something. That should be all we really need to know. Demetrius. Alright, now as much as Demetrius is a little, like, creepy when you meet him, or when you meet his daughter more specifically. I mean, he loves popcorn though. Like, you can't hate popcorn, so you are questionable for being a little weird. Dwarf. Oh, dwarf. I mean, like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna call it a they. It's like a hood with these horns and these eyes. And there is something that's kind of questionable. But, I mean, it steals stuff, so you are questionable. Because it doesn't do weird crap, like, it still steals. Do we even have to go through his wiki page? We already know the answer. Like, terrifying. I swear he's a robot or something. He's creepy. But if you really need proof, he lives on a shack on the beach. He has a giant bookcase. Nobody reads that many books. And that's just terrifying. Who's next? Emily. Emily is a little freaky. If you haven't seen my 100 Days of Stardew Valley video, watch that. I mean, we only really encountered the Emily once, but in a terrifying way. Quote. Why does she say that? We already know the answer to Haley. Alright. Yeah, why not? Evelyn is wholesome and sweet. I mean, like, she teaches you how to bake cookies. That is so wholesome. She sends you stuff in the mail. I don't know why this part is so funny. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Well, like, I don't know how that one crumbles. I can see how that one crumbles. That one can kind of crumble. Are you even allowed to ship food? Hold on. This is the most questionable one. I don't live in the UK, but we might as well read it. Can you send food through the mail? Wait, such as live animals? That's terrifying. Alright, that's enough. We'll put her there. George. Oh, now this is a different story. George is kind of terrifying, and it's not my fault. It isn't my fault at all. No, there. Wait, no. George has to be a robot because there's like stairs everywhere. He's like, how? All right, this dude, we already know the answer. Like, okay, maybe. I mean, I don't know if he's actually allowed in the town. Probably. We might as well just switch this. The governor is kind of creepy. I mean, he's not even really in the town. Grandpa, or even here's his page. He's kind of harsh on you if you don't get rich right away, but he's your grandpa, and look how happy he is for you raising this farm, or running this farm. I mean, not raising it. So I guess we'll put him there, because he's like, without him, you wouldn't even be in the game, technically. Gunther is suspicious. I mean, like, how does he just live behind the counter all the time? No secret room, nowhere where he goes to bed or recharges. Half of the town is robots. Gus. Why can we befriend Gus but not Gunther? Like, I feel like Gunther's a bit more interesting than Gus. He thankfully likes basically everything in the movie theater. I guess you're alright. Oh no. I mean, Harvey. Oh, we know the answer to Harvey. Harvey is creepy. I hate Harvey because when I have to get him up to 8 hearts for the friendship thing, look, this is 8 hearts. This is when you're like, no, I don't want to date you. You're weird. What is this? Why? And it's always with the freaking blushing portrait. Yeah, yep. I mean, like, that should be obvious. The kids are a bit stupid in this game, but, like, they're not weird. They're not like kids in real life that sit there singing Coco Melon or whatever. I mean, like, I don't really know how bad these kids could be. We're going to ignore mods here. Okay. Jody. Why does her hair, like, look weird? Oh, well, I'm not going to question it. I kind of forget about Jody a lot, honestly. Let's read through these. Doesn't she want to, like, isn't she depressed because of her kids or whatever? I mean, I can see where that would happen. That's why I don't intend to be Jody. Yeah, why not? Kent, oh my... Kent literally sends you bombs in the mail. Like, that is... What is happening? I think I'm just getting results from, that... Oh my god, why are there pictures of this? Just so, if anybody questions it... I don't even know what these results are. So he sends you bombs in the mail. That's not creepy at all. Here, where's proof? Proof. Bomb. This item was collecting dust in the tool shed. The tool shed where your kids most likely play around in. Krobus. We don't even need to visit the wiki page. We already know. Krobus is just the best. Like, he is so wholesome. He doesn't hit on you. He's your friend who lives with you. And you get to hug him. And he orders furniture. And even though other spouses probably do that, it's not as wholesome because they're boring. Krobus is just so the best. Leah's kind of boring. I mean, her house opens at 10 a.m. That is so suspicious. Why is she friends with Elliot? Either way, she hates your idea. There's a train. I should go get stuff from it. There it is again. Are you gonna drop geodes and coal? Cause then I'll go. See, she hates her idea. She hates your idea. And also, why does she not have a computer already? Like, you would think that she would. Oh, do we even need to look at the wiki page? Like, Lewis is concerning. Lewis is like terrifying and concerning all the way. I'm surprised he doesn't send you bombs. I don't think he really likes the player. Considering like the player is the most popular person afterwards. Also, we should be allowed to run for mayor. We would so win. Like, Lewis is just so weird. Okay, Linus. Linus, pretty wholesome, except for one thing. Except for this one. And we all know why. I know he's just teaching you how to make bait. But, like, it's questionable. So, you're questionable. Marlon, yes. Okay, Marnie is terrifying. She poisons her goats with cave carrots, like those are probably like thousands of years old. They're probably like rotten carrots, not cave carrots. She just calls them that so she can keep getting away with poisoning her goats. Her cow also wants amaranth, which is nasty. Quotes. And then she's like, oh, I thought you were Lewis or whatever. So right next to her certain friend. Maru. Not bad. I kind of forget about her since she always up in her like room making that robot that burns your hand later on. I guess she's fine. Mr. Whatever. Mr. Whatever is not that like he's the mysterious QI, but like compared to like Lewis, he's just gonna go here because honestly he gives you cool stuff. Pam! Oh no. She's drunk all the time. So there. Penny is just kind of boring. She's supposed to be like the most wholesome character or whatever. Doesn't Jazz like... It was Jazz or Vincent. It must have been Vincent. Vincent like spies on them and watches them go in a tree. Or like Penny and Sam. And that's weird. And then I'm pretty sure, doesn't she hit on you too? 8 plus heart. Yeah. No, right there. Pierre, we all know the answer. Robin. There. Robin, because she's like a carpenter. I mean, like, she works with axes all day, and I know that I have my very own hatchet, which is basically a mini axe. But still, that means I'm questionable. No, I'm not. No, I only use it on wood. Robin probably uses it on people. Sam. I'm putting him there because this is weird. That hard event is weird. I'm never playing through that. I never want to play through any 10 hard events. Alright, Sandy. Ooh, Sandy is technically not allowed into town because... Oh, no, she is, but, like, she doesn't live in it. She's not terrifying, but she definitely is questionable because her name is not actually Sandy. And I did a whole little mini theory on her in the video. We all know how terrifying Sebastian is. He hides in his basement, and so you, like, literally, it's impossible to befriend him. At the beginning of the game, he reads. That's creepy. Terrifying. Shane is terrifying because I'm pretty sure he's way too old to, like, be living in this town and marry the player or something. Wasn't he never supposed to be marriageable anyways? He's just creepy. Vincent. We'll just put him... he's questionable. Because he thinks his dad is going to bring him toys when his dad literally came from war. Willie. Oh no, we all know the answer to this. Willie is terrifying. Like, really terrifying. He's friends with Elliot. We might as well put him next to his friend then. Wizard. Wizard is also terrifying. I forgot his actual name. Something radish. M. Rasmodius. That was close. Plus, like, him and Caroline, we might as well put him there. I actually think this turned out pretty well. There is only 2 characters that are wholesome and great and amazing. So that means that Krobus is the only person you can befriend, and don't disappoint Grandpa.